Listen to the following conversation carefully. After listening, answer the true or false questions based on the dialogue.
Hi Bob, I've been thinking about our eating habits lately. Do you see food more as fuel or pleasure?
Hey Alice, interesting question. I guess I've always seen food as fuel. I mean, it's essential for our bodies to function, right?
True, but don't you think it can be both? Like, I enjoy trying new recipes and savoring different flavors. It's a big part of my social life too.
I get that. For me, though, I prefer sticking to a routine. It's simpler and saves time. I usually eat the same meals every day.
That sounds a bit boring to me. I love the excitement of a new dish. Plus, cooking can be a creative outlet.
I see your point. My sister is like you. She loves experimenting in the kitchen. I just never got into it.
What about when you travel? Isn't tasting local cuisine one of the highlights?
Not really. I'm more interested in the sights and activities. Food is just a necessity for me.
I guess we have different perspectives then. For me, food is definitely more than just fuel.
That's fair. I think it's great that you find so much joy in it. Maybe I should try being more adventurous with my meals.
It's worth a shot. You might discover some new favorites.
Now listen to the rest of the conversation. After you listen, answer the multiple choice questions based on the conversation. Each question has only one correct answer. Choose the best option, A, B, C, or D.
Hey Alice, I've been thinking about starting a new diet. Have you ever tried dieting?
Yes, I have. I've tried several diets over the years. What kind of diet are you considering?
I'm looking into a low-carb diet. I've read that it can help with weight loss and energy levels. What about you?
I've done low carb before. It worked for a while, but I found it hard to stick to. I prefer a balanced diet with a bit of everything in moderation.
That makes sense. I'm worried about the cravings. I love bread and pasta. How did you manage?
It was tough. I had to find low-carb alternatives, like cauliflower rice and zucchini noodles. It helped, but it wasn't the same.
I've heard about those substitutes. I guess it's all about finding what works for you. What diet are you following now?
I'm not on a strict diet anymore. I focus on eating whole foods and staying active. It's more sustainable for me.
That sounds reasonable. I might try that approach if low carb doesn't work out. Any tips for starting a diet?
Start gradually. Don't make drastic changes overnight. And listen to your body. If something doesn't feel right, it's okay to adjust.
Good advice. Thanks, Alice. I'll keep that in mind.
No problem, Bob. Good luck with your diet.
Number 6. What type of diet is Bob considering? Number 7. What does Alice find difficult about the low-carb diet? Number 8. What low-carb alternatives did Alice mention? Number 9. What is Alice's current approach to dieting? Number 10. What tip does Alice give for starting a diet? Listen to the following conversation carefully. After listening, answer the true or false questions based on the dialogue.
I've been doing some research on fast food lately, and it's fascinating how much it impacts our health. Do you eat fast food often?
Not really. I try to avoid it as much as possible. I know it's convenient and quick, especially when you're busy, but it's not the healthiest option.
I understand that. I've read that fast food is packed with calories, unhealthy fats, and sugars, which can lead to weight gain and other health issues. But sometimes it's really hard to resist, especially when I'm short on time.
True. It's definitely designed to be tempting with all the flavors and the marketing strategies that make it so accessible. But I've found that meal prepping helps me avoid the temptation and stay on track with healthier eating habits.
That's a great strategy. I've been considering meal prepping myself. Do you have any favorite alternatives to fast food that are still convenient?
Yes, I usually go for salads, wraps, or homemade sandwiches. They're quick to make and far healthier than typical fast food options. I also like to prepare stir-fried vegetables with some lean protein like chicken or tofu.
That sounds delicious. I've also been trying to incorporate more fruits and vegetables into my diet, but the craving for fast food flavors sometimes gets the best of me.
I totally get that. One thing that works for me is making healthier versions of my favorite fast food dishes at home. For instance, you can make a burger using lean meat and whole grain buns, topped with plenty of fresh vegetables.
That's a fantastic idea. I never thought about making a homemade burger. I could add some avocado and a slice of cheese, which sounds both tasty and healthier.
Exactly. It's all about balance and making smarter choices. Having fast food occasionally is fine, but it shouldn't become a regular habit. Moderation is key.
I agree. It's just about finding that balance and being prepared. Thanks for the tips, Bob. I'm definitely going to try meal prepping and making some of those homemade versions of fast food.
Anytime, Alice. Good luck with your new approach to eating.
Listen to the following talk given by a professional chef carefully. After you listen, answer the multiple choice questions based on the talk. Each question has only one correct answer. Choose the best option, A, B, C, or D.
Good evening, everyone. I'm delighted to be here today to share my passion for cooking and some essential tips that every aspiring chef should know. Cooking is a blend of art and science, and mastering it requires understanding ingredients, techniques, and creativity. Firstly, let's talk about the importance of ingredients. Always opt for the freshest and highest quality ingredients. Seasonal produce is not only more flavorful but also more nutritious. For example, strawberries in summer are much sweeter and juicier than those in winter. Next, mastering basic cooking techniques is crucial. Techniques like sautéing, grilling, and roasting form the foundation of many dishes. One fundamental technique is knife skills. Proper chopping, slicing, and dicing can significantly affect the texture and appearance of your food. Seasoning is another critical aspect. Season your food throughout the cooking process, not just at the end. This allows the flavors to develop and meld together. Taste your food as you go and adjust the seasoning to enhance the flavors. Presentation is key in cooking. A well-presented dish can enhance the dining experience. Use contrasting colors and textures to make your dishes more appealing. Remember, we eat with our eyes first. Finally, cleanliness and organization in the kitchen are paramount. A clean and organized workspace not only ensures safety but also makes cooking more efficient and enjoyable. Thank you for listening. I hope these tips inspire you to create delicious and beautiful dishes. I'm happy to take any questions you might have.
Number 16. According to Chef Alex, why is it important to use seasonal produce? Number 17. What is one basic cooking technique that Chef Alex emphasizes as fundamental? Number 18. How does Chef Alex suggest seasoning your food? Number 19. What does Chef Alex say about the presentation of dishes? Number 20. Why does Chef Alex stress the importance of cleanliness and organization in the kitchen?